Ramon Preston, and today we're going to be sharing with you information on what I call the 5 P's of marketing. The 5 P's of marketing. So here's what I need you to do very quickly. I need you to hit the like button, the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know Prophet Ramon, the squad, the tribe. We're live right here on the Ramon Preston Show. But as I have mentioned, I was just thinking this morning, I'm kind of like Clark Kent in Superman. I'm a CEO by day and then I'm a prophet by night. So we fight poverty during the business hours, and then we fight demons after hours. So today I'm super excited because all this week we are going to be dedicating the Ramon Preston Show that we host every day at noon. We're dedicating it to our upcoming one-day event that is going to be centered around sales and marketing. So if you're interested in learning more about sales and marketing, maybe you have somewhat of an understanding of the importance of sales and marketing, but you haven't quite been able to put a solid sales and marketing system together, processes together, campaigns together to really accelerate getting the right attention and making the right conversions. Guess what? This Saturday, I'm going to be taking a whole day. So I would love for you and for your team, your spouse, maybe your children to come spend the day with us so that we can show you the techniques and give you the tools and the strategies and solutions on how to develop a solid, sustainable, and successful sales and marketing system, process, and campaign for your business. And so today, I want to talk about the 5 P's of marketing. And I'm actually just giving you an introduction to the 5 P's because I'm just not going to have enough time in one show to share all this information. Now, just in case you missed yesterday's show, just in case you missed it, I was sharing with you what my definition of marketing is. And for those of you that were unable to watch yesterday's show, feel free to go back, revisit the show. It's archived on YouTube and Facebook. But it was a lot of good information that I shared with you on what marketing is, how marketing works, and how you really need to wrap your mind around becoming a marketer. Even if you're a specialist in a certain area, you still need to become a marketing in that area that you specialize in. So for example, if you do hair, if you do nails, if you're a designer, if you're a landscaper, if you're a coach or consultant or motivational speaker, if you are a construction worker, you might be some type of network marketer. Well, guess what? You may be skilled in that specific thing that you do, but you need to blanket that thing with the skill set of a marketer, with the mindset of a marketer, with the skill set of someone who understands how to go into the marketplace, how to get attention, and how to see to it that the attention you get at some point transfers into a conversion. So here's what I want you to do. Please hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know your boys live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. We had a little snow. Was that yesterday we had snow? That was Sunday. We had a little snow. Y'all Atlantans, y'all be going through it up here when we get a little snow. I ain't even from Atlanta. I'm born and raised in South Florida, the Sunshine State. But when the snow comes, we just enjoy it for the temporary time that is here. And we don't stop, drop, and roll and act like life is getting ready to end and the world is getting ready to crumble. We just keep doing what we're doing. But we're thankful that all of our family members and friends are safe. We're back to the work week, and I need you to drop in the comments where you're watching your boy from. Who you representing? Are you representing a city? Are you representing a state? Are you representing a country? Maybe you like Elon Musk. You might be over there in Mars hanging out with the Martians. Well, let us know where you're watching us from. And it's not just for me to know where you're watching us from, but it's for our community to know where you're watching us from. Now, please pardon all this moving stuff I got behind me, because this is like really crazy. I'm still working on getting this studio together, and hopefully within the next few weeks we will have the Google board. I got two 75-inch boards outside of the studio that are not going to work because we can't fit them in here. Me and my crazy behind, I go and order a 75-inch Vibe digital whiteboard, and once the shipment came in, we all looking at it like, what room that's gonna fit in? So we are shipping the 75-inch Vibe whiteboard, digital whiteboard back, and we're waiting for a Google board because I finally got a chance to make an order, and they're gonna be sending me a blue Google board to match the blue brand that we represent. Everything around us is blue or black, all right? So yesterday, just in case you missed the show, I gave you a clear working definition for what marketing is. Maybe you don't remember, or maybe you just didn't even watch the show yesterday. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write down what my version of marketing is. Okay, I define and describe marketing to be the activities a business undertakes to provide value to potential customers and clients. And so I mentioned yesterday during the show that when you think about developing the mindset of a marketer, what you need to really grasp with that is I have to undertake certain business activities on a day-to-day basis that, number one, provide value. So if there are posts that I'm putting out, if it's texts that I'm sending out, if it's emails that I'm sending out, if it's me knocking on doors, or whatever it is that I'm doing, my activities need to directly associate to me providing value. But now, even though I'm going to provide value to everybody, I still have in the back of my mind somebody, and that is going to be the potential customer and or client. We consider that here at Ramon Preston Enterprises to be the PCP, the perfect client profile. So this is what marketing is all about. Marketing is all about you taking an idea, whatever that idea is. That idea is for you to help certain people. That idea is for you to provide a solution. That idea is for you to change the world. That idea is for you to take your gift, your talent, your anointing, your calling, your skill set, and to give it to a certain demographic or a certain geographic location or demographic of people. Well, guess what? You have to take that idea, you have to convert that idea into something that can be considered a product or a service. Once you convert it into a product and service, now you can attach a price to it, right? And then guess what you can do? You can go into the market. The root word for marketing is market. So I got to go into the market, and now I have to figure out creative ways to take that idea that I have converted into a product or service, and I've got to provide value to as many people as I possibly can. So for example, if you do hair, you do nails, let's say you shine shoes, or you paint walls, or you design. Well, you've got to take that thing that you're good at, create products and services that you can properly price, but then you go into the marketplace, and then you start providing value to people who get their hair done. You start providing value to people who get their shoes shine. You start providing value to people who got spots and holes in their wall, who at some point need their walls painted. You start providing value to the people who lack design and who need design. And so all of a sudden, you're gonna start getting attention. Who are you gonna get attention from? Well, most likely you're gonna get attention from a lot of people who don't necessarily fit your perfect client profile, but that's okay, because you're gonna always have haters, you're gonna always have critics, you're gonna have people who are just kind of coming by, and that's fine. It happens every day. Think about how many stores, how many businesses you pass by when you in your car. You don't even pay attention to some of those businesses, or you see the signs, you see the billboards, you see the discounts, you see the ads when you're on social media, and you just scrolling through them. That's just the way it is when you're in the market. So we don't want to take it personal. We don't want to start getting offended because people are not paying attention to us, which is a really good footnote for some of you. And this is all a part of me introducing you to the 5 P's of marketing. Here's a good footnote. Just because the people who you know don't respond to what you share with them in your form of marketing that should not detour you or discourage you from continuing to push forward and to get attention in the marketplace. Did you hear what I said? So you're going to have people who you know that are not going to purchase your products and services. Truth is, they ain't even going to pay attention to you. They ain't studying you. And it's not that they don't love you. It ain't that they don't support you. It's just that they don't necessarily either need what you have, or maybe they just don't want what you have. And you got to be okay with that. Now, why is this so important? Because a lot of you who are go-getters, you're entrepreneurs, you may be work on a job and you got a side hustle. You might be a network marketer, or you may just have a legitimate business and or ministry that you're introducing to the market. You're sharing videos on social media, you sending emails out, you knocking on doors, you passing out flyers, and you have a lot of people that you know that are not responding to you, or they're not even making exchanges with you for your products and services, and you can easily get offended by that. But if you get offended by that, you're trying to make the marketplace your bedroom, or you're trying to make the marketplace your house. Like if somebody come in my bedroom, or you in my house, or you in my bathroom, and you start acting crazy and you ain't paying me no attention and you dismissing me, I'm like, hold on, dog. You in my house, you in my bathroom, right? You in my bedroom, but you're not in my house when we're in the marketplace. And it's not about who you know as much as it's about who knows you. Oh my God, that's a mic drop. You just missed it. Did you hear what I said? It's not about who you know. How many people do you personally know? Have you ever quantified that number? How many people do you personally know? I really want you to do the math on that, okay? Let's say you know 1,000 people, all right? Let's just hypothetically say, okay, Prophet Ramon, I know 1,000 people, okay? I know a thou wow. All right, you might know 10,000 people. Okay, well, we'll put 10,000. Let's say you know 10,000 people. Well, guess what? If all 10,000 people you know purchase your products and services, it will not be enough to sustain you and your family for the rest of your life and for generations to come. Unless you got like a $10 million product or something, right? But for the most part, if you knew 10,000 people, that's all you know. And the only people that could buy from you that know you is the number of people that you know is the number of people that you know. But think about the people you don't know. There are almost 8 billion people on the planet. There are almost 8 billion people on the planet. So it's not about who you know. Because some of these people that you know, most of them, they probably ain't even gonna buy from you. Especially if they family members, friends, people you grew up with, people you were raised around in your community, in the 3 or 4 streets that you used to play on, and you all mad and upset, oh, ain't nobody doing nothing but hating on you. Really, they ain't hating on you. The 200 people you might know, or the 28 people that you were around on that street, they not thinking about you. So it's not about who you know, it's actually about who knows you. Well, how are people going to get to know you if, in fact, you're not what? Undertaking business activities to provide value to potential customers and clients, meaning that you've got to go into the market and you've got to participate in activities in the market that are called marketing activities, meaning that I'm taking my ideas, I'm packaging my ideas in a way that not only demonstrates my product and service, because nobody really cares about what you're selling, right? So you could go online and you could create videos. Hey, my name is Ramon Preston. Here is my Millionaire Blueprint. It's an amazing program. It is going to change and transform your personal, professional, and financial life. We're going to show you how to start and structure holding companies. We're going to show you how to do sales and marketing. We're going to show you how to operate financial systems and how to develop creative tax strategies. All this stuff sounds good in theory, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do business and make exchanges and make a conversion in practice. Why? Because me telling you about me or my product is not necessarily providing value to you. So I've got to figure out what exactly are you in need of and how I can provide value to what you need, or maybe to what you want. It may not even be something you need. A lot of people buy products and services not because they need them. They just buy products and services because they want them. When I go to Phipps Plaza, which is literally walking distance from our office, we have Lenox Mall, which is across the street from us. When I walk into some of these malls, I'm not really buying stuff that I need, am I? No, I'm just buying stuff that I want, or I'm just literally acting out a fantasy or a desire that I have to have a certain look or to have a certain item. So it's okay to have things that people don't need. It may be things that people want, but what is going to get their attention? What is going to heighten their awareness? What is going to merit them making an exchange with you for what you have in the form of a product and service and what they have in the form of money? What is going to do that? It is going to be by you creating ways through activities to provide value to them. Now, there are so many different ways you can provide value to them. And again, this Saturday at our upcoming one-day event, I'm going to be talking a lot about this. I really want you to consider spending the day with me and my team this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you cannot make it in person, you can always make it virtually. We provide two options. It's $59 for you to come in person. It's $29 for you to come virtually. Guess what? You will spend $59 going to get something to eat. You'll spend $29 at the dollar store, because now it ain't $1 no more, it's $1.25. They're going up on their prices. Like Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price, dog. So guess what? For $29, you could join me this upcoming Saturday all day. Spend the day with me. My team and I are going to teach you and train you on marketing. We're going to teach you and train you on sales. And I guarantee, I know without a shadow of a doubt, because we've taught it to so many people and we're continuing to help so many people like yourself, you're going to leave there with at least a understanding of how to create a solid, sustainable, successful marketing campaign. And you're going to leave there with a sales process and a script that you can use so that when your marketing starts getting attention, meaning that when you put something out in social media and it's something that's valuable and people start liking it and sharing it and responding to it, and they click a link and they go to your landing page or they call the number or text the number that you put on the post, guess what? You're going to have a sales process. You're going to know how to walk them through a process so that they can become not a potential customer or client, but that they can become a loyal customer or client. And so today, I want to introduce you to what I call the 5 P's of marketing. And again, please, for those of you that are watching, forgive the way this board is moving through the camera. It's moving that way for some reason. I think it may be the lighting. It may be a lot of the moving parts that we have going on, because I'm still working on building my studio out. But you can at least see what the 5 P's are. And again, I'm going to go in great detail on this Saturday in our sales and marketing mastermind workshop. And guess what? Even if you're not able to make it virtually or in person this Saturday, if you purchase the virtual VIP ticket, we're actually onboarding you to the platform, our university platform, and you're going to be able to go back at any time after this weekend and you can watch the replay of the event. We've also added other previous workshops that we've hosted on holding companies, on business systems, on corporate systems, and on financial systems. We also have a QuickBooks training that we add to that entire suite of workshops that you get access to when you sign up, when you RSVP for the virtual one. Now, of course, if you come in person, you're gonna get me, you're gonna get my team. We're gonna be walking around the room, we're gonna be working you, we're gonna be interacting with you, we're gonna be role playing with you. We really wanna make sure that if there's nothing else that you have built into your entrepreneurial goal for 2022, if there's nothing else that you have integrated into what you call your business, it has to be sales and marketing, because sales and marketing are both like twins, and they're considered to be business pillars for your success. There's no business on the planet that can actually succeed without having a sales and marketing pillar built into it or integrated into it. And so I want you to write these 5 P's down. These are my 5 P's of marketing. Okay, now I know you're trying to figure out, like, what is this thing you have over here? I call it my SMS Matrix. If you can see that, I call it my SMS Matrix. Okay, I'm not going to go into great detail with all this. I just want to explain to you, so if you're looking at it and you're trying to figure out, like, what is all this going on? Well, this is what I call my SMS Matrix. It's something that we've created to explain to our clients and to our students the holding company concept. So I teach a lot about starting and structuring holding companies. I teach a lot about how to build the right systems within your holding company, because these are all a part of the wealth building principles and practices that you need to, number one, experience real financial freedom and sustain that financial freedom by continuing to move up that income ladder. So the SMS Matrix, it reflects or represents your structure, your marketing, and your sales. Because what I like to explain to people is that when you're building a business, you actually have to build within the structure of that business your marketing and your sales, which means you can't just build a business and then once the business is built, then you try to go back and say, oh, okay, now I got my LLC, I got my articles of organization, I got my EIN, I got my bank account, I got a logo, I got a domain, I got cards, I got a flyer, I got my color scheme right. I got my shirts that I can wear to my event. I got my banners. I get all this stuff. You've done the structure, right? But then you really didn't think everything else through. And that's where the 5 P's play a critical role. Because when you structure a business correctly, especially the way that I teach and train my clients and students, you're going to structure your business in a way that you're able to use your business as a sales and marketing funnel. You're going to use your business as a sales and marketing pipeline. And you're going to be at the top of that mountain of your business, of your organization as a whole. So every time you go into the marketplace, you're going to be positioned here and you're going to be able to bring people into this funnel. You see those lines going across? These lines represent how people come into the funnel or the pipeline or the ecosystem of your business because of how you have positioned yourself, how you have positioned your products and services, and how you have decided to enter and introduce those things into the marketplace. This is the basis of marketing. So I want you to write these 5 P's down. The first P is position. This is the first thing that you have to focus on when you're building a business system. Now, let's say you already have a business. Well, guess what? If you learn what I'm teaching you about the SMS Matrix, about structure, marketing, and sales, I guarantee you're going to reorganize and restructure your business, because you're going to realize that you have it kind of backwards. So let me give you an example. Let's say you had an idea to go into business, right? And your business was in a certain field. So you start your business, you give your business this name, you set it all up, you got your LLC, and you go out there and you start selling apparel, right? Or you go out there and you start doing hair, or you go out there and you start landscaping, or you go out there and start doing tree work, or you go out there and you start doing construction. Well, what happens is, because you only structure your business around an operation, now you are at the top of the mountain, but the main company or operation is that business that you're performing products and services. And it's real difficult to execute the things you need to execute within these 5 P's. But when you do it the way that I teach my clients and students, if you have an operational business that you want to start, let's say you want to do landscaping, you want to do tree work, you want to paint, you want to be in construction, you want to sell apparel, you want to do hair, you want to start a nail shop or whatever. Instead of your first business being structured around your operational business, you're going to start a holding company. And now your holding company can be positioned right under you to, number one, keep you at the top of the mountain of this world of business. But number two, it can make sure that every time you go into the marketplace to market, your brand and your messaging and your marketing can be consistent. So you'll have other businesses, other subsidiaries, that's the proper word for it, other divisions, that may be departments, they're all up under that umbrella, but because of how you structured the business and positioned yourself over that business and positioned the other businesses under that, you're able to be consistent in your messaging, you're able to create somewhat of a brand awareness, and now you can start getting attention, keeping the attention, and ultimately start making conversions. Okay, so we have position, promotion, product, purchase, and practice. I told you I don't have a whole lot of time to get into all the details, so I'll just give you the first P. The first P is position. Well, in order for you to really focus on position, you have to understand the 3 B's of your position. So that means you have to focus on the business. That's what I was explaining. So if you came to me and said, I need you to coach me, Ramon, I need you to consult me with what I need to do with my business. One of the first questions I'm gonna ask you is, what kind of business is it? Well, I wanna start a tree service, or I wanna start a landscaping business, or I wanna start a contractor's business, or I want to start I wanna open up a club, or you know what I mean? Whatever the business is, I'm going to tell you, okay, that's cool. That's an operational business. That's an operating entity. That's a product and service you want to go into the marketplace and you want to operate, okay? But now I would say, okay, if you had to start a legacy company, if you had to start like a parent organization, what would you name it? Would you name it after you? Would you name it after your parents? Would you name it after your children? Like my parent organization is Ramon Preston Enterprises. Okay. Now I have other divisions and other subsidiaries under Ramon Preston Enterprises, or in other words, I have other operating entities that are in the marketplace selling products and services. But because my legacy company, my parent organization, my umbrella organization is named after me, it's because when I was structuring my business, I had to focus on the P of position. And in order to focus on the P of position, I had to consider what? My business, my brand, and my brand ambassador. So a lot of times when you go into the marketplace and you're trying to market products and services, a lot of times your message doesn't get across because your structure is not right. So you're confused because you got like 100 things that you want to do. You got 100 ideas and you don't even know how all of them work together because it's 100 different messages you got to give. It's 100 different businesses. But if you structure your business in a way that you are able to check the box of business, brand, and brand ambassador, now all of a sudden you could go into the marketplace and be consistent. So when Ramon Preston shows up, guess what? My business shows up, because Ramon Preston is not just a person. Ramon Preston is what? Is a business. When Ramon Preston shows up, guess what else shows up? The brand of Ramon Preston shows up, because Ramon Preston is not just a person, but Ramon Preston is what? A brand. At least he's building a brand. When Ramon Preston shows up, guess what? Ramon Preston as a person is not just showing up, but Ramon Preston as a brand ambassador to a brand who works for a business is showing up. So if I can get the right attention as Ramon Preston, that means I can get attention for a business, a brand, through being a brand ambassador. So now, whatever the product or service is that I introduce to the people that I've got attention and awareness from, that product and service is going to resonate differently, because that potential customer and client doesn't just connect with the product or service, they're actually connecting with a person who has become a business, a brand, and a brand ambassador. I'm giving y'all free game right here. So this is the the first P of marketing. So you got to reconsider that. Now, if you have already started a business, okay, you've already started your business and your business is structured around and named around and built around a certain operation that you are undertaking as a product and service that you're providing, then you can still reorganize that and restructure that. And I would highly recommend that you take it into consideration to start a holding company and at some point transfer the ownership of that operating company to your holding company. So now you can get at the top of that mountain and start building a real business, a real brand, and maybe you become the brand ambassador. If you're not comfortable being the brand ambassador, then guess what? You have to decide who's the brand ambassador gonna be. It's just like Geico. Geico is a sophisticated business. Geico is a brand for insurance, but guess what? Geico has a brand ambassador who's not even human, right? They got a little Geico lizard, but they had to still decide who their brand ambassador was. For most entrepreneurs, for most solopreneurs, for most small business owners, we cannot really afford to have fictitious names or characters unless we're gonna put a lot of fuel and a lot of money and a lot of strategic branding and marketing behind it. If we're not gonna do that, we're gonna have to just step up to the plate and say, you know what? Me or my daughter or my son or my wife or whoever is the loudmouth, whoever is the most colorful person, we're gonna have to make you the brand ambassador, right? That's exactly what you need to do. Now again, all this information that I'm sharing with you, I will be sharing this upcoming Saturday, January the 22nd. If you would like to spend the day with me and learn a lot about this, I would love for you to do so. And again, this one-day event is our sales and marketing mastermind workshop. And so what we're gonna do is we'll start at 10 a.m. and from 10 a.m. to about 12:30, we'll take the first 2.5 hours and we're gonna deep dive into the 5 P's of marketing. So I'm gonna be walking you through this entire segment. We'll be working with you, meaning that we're gonna be walking around the room, coming to tables, making sure that you're able to at least formulate a solid message, wrap your mind around the marketing of that message so that when you leave that event this Saturday, you can at least feel comfortable and confident about going on social media, going into the marketplace, sharing a message that provides value with the expectation of getting someone to respond to you and to ask you more about whatever it is that you provided them value for, okay? The second part of this event that we're hosting is going to be on sales, and so maybe I'll talk a little bit about that Friday, but it's so much information to share. I just don't have enough time in a show to share it all. So here's what I want you to do. Number one, if you would like to join me and spend the day with me this upcoming Saturday, in person or virtually, all you need to do is go to RamonPreston.com/event. RamonPreston.com/event. That's all you have to do is go to RamonPreston.com/event. Okay, there you will see that there are 2 options. There's one option to join me in person, and there's another option to join me virtually. The choice is yours. Of course, I would love for you to be here in person with us in Buckhead so we could spend the day together, but if for some reason you can't, there's a virtual option that we're going to be streaming exclusively for those who sign up. So you'll have to log in to that account that we onboard you to when you RSVP today. You'll log back into that this Saturday, and at 10 o'clock we'll start and you'll be able to watch the stream. You'll have a workbook available for you that you're able to walk through and follow us through, and it's going to be an amazing event. Now, here's the next option. If you want more information because you need to figure out how to start and structure a holding company, whether you have an operating business that exists today or not, and you want to learn how to start and structure a holding company properly and how to really build an organizational enterprise that you can use as a foundation for your financial freedom, to become a millionaire, to get wealthy, because you're gonna have to have this if you really wanna scale that thing to where I'm talking about you can go. If you want more information on how to do that, if you want more training on how to start and structure a holding company, if you need more information and training on sales and marketing, on creative tax strategies, financial systems, if these are things that you're struggling with in your business, these are pillars that you have to have in your business. So if sales is an issue, okay? If marketing is an issue, if taxes or financial strategies are issues, guess what? You have to fix these issues in order to increase your income. Trust me, I have done this so many times with so many people that I know without a shadow of a doubt, if you properly structure your organization correctly, meaning that you have a holding company, you have operating companies, you have divisions and subsidiaries, and you figure that out, which is easy for us to help you do. And then you integrate, add to, connect to that structure, the right sales system, the right marketing system, the right creative tax strategies and financial systems to that business. You're going to see an increase in your sales because these are the things that solve your problems. Think about these pillars. Think about these pillars as legs on a table. If you knock one or two legs off of a 4-leg table, the table is not going to stand up. Or if it's 3 legs, it's going to be wobbly. You have to have the right business system of holding companies, divisions, and subsidiaries. You got to have that right. You have to have the right sales systems, the right marketing systems, and the right financial systems. And when you have those four legs on the table of your business, it makes it so much easier for you to increase your income, and you're going to see it like literally overnight. It's going to happen immediately because it changes the dynamic. So if you are an individual who really needs this education, you need this training, and you may know, hey, I love the one-day event that you're doing, Ramon, this Saturday, but I need more because I really want to get the bag. I really want to be financially free. I really want to be successful in business, and I'm just tired of struggling and repeating the same cycle because I'm limited in my education and in my experience and in my execution of the right structure and the right systems. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to text the word millionaire to 678-922-1963. This is what I want you to do. I want you to text the word millionaire to 678-922-1963. Well, Ramon, if I text millionaire to that number, what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. Me and my team, we're going to reach back out to you, and we're going to take a few minutes just to walk you through an initial assessment, because we want to help you identify with where are the greatest opportunities you see for your business, okay? So that means you may have opportunities to make more sales. You may have opportunities to increase your income. You may have opportunities to reallocate certain pre-tax revenue so that you can minimize your tax liability and increase your profitability. You may have opportunities to market yourself and your business better. You may have opportunities to build a better ecosystem for your business so that at some point you can start building your business out and scaling it to multiply your profits. If those are the areas of opportunities that we identify with you when we walk you through that initial assessment, we will point you to the right program and the right products that we have that best fit your criteria. Right now, we currently have 2 products. Our signature product or program is our Millionaire Blueprint. It is an online business and financial training program, which gives you access on demand every day of the week, any time of the day, throughout the whole year. You get access to be able to receive business and financial training from your phone, from your device, from your laptop. It is an online virtual video-based training program. We have hundreds of training courses and lessons and tutorials and documents and forms to show you everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything you need to know on how to start and structure a holding company, how to start and structure sales systems, how to create a sales process, how to create a script, marketing systems, marketing campaigns. We teach you financial literacy. We show you how to take the income that you have and how to maximize it. We show you creative tax strategies. We have an entire real estate investing program built into this Millionaire Blueprint. We have courses on goal setting, on scheduling, on corporate roles, on executive systems. There are so many courses that we have in this Millionaire Blueprint. It's absolutely impossible for someone to really get this information, study it, and start putting it into practice and not see an increase in their revenue. The truth is, most of our students who join our Millionaire Blueprint and who go on that platform and learn it, and most of our clients who join our mentorship program, they see increases in their income within the first 30 days. Most of them have seen at least 30%. And the truth is, a 30% increase in your income within 30 days is really small compared to the real increase you can see if you just take the time to learn these principles, put these principles to practice. And so when you text the word millionaire to 678-922-1963, we'll take a few moments, walk you through that initial assessment to identify with what the opportunities are that you see for your personal life, for your professional life, and for your financial life. We will share information with you about our Millionaire Blueprint. And if you would like to know more information, we will share more information with you about our Millionaire Mentorship Program. This mentorship program is actually a 1-year accelerated business coaching and consulting program. So what I do in this Millionaire Mentorship Program is I take the best of me as a business coach, the best of me as a business consultant, and I bring them together and merge them into this hybrid program called the Millionaire Mentorship Program. And so there are a lot of benefits that come with this Millionaire Mentorship Program. One is you get free access to the online Millionaire Blueprint. But in addition to that, you're able to participate in weekly coaching calls. You're able to participate in an initial coaching session with me. And depending on what tier of our Millionaire Mentorship Program you choose, it can range from quarterly coaching check-ins to monthly coaching check-ins. So it just depends on what tier of that mentorship program you need based on where you are and how fast you want to scale your business or your finances to the next level. So text the word millionaire to 678-922-1963. 678-922-1963. And I would love to have an opportunity to speak with you, to train you, to educate you, to coach you, and to consult you so that we can help you properly start, structure, and scale your business. Maybe it's your ministry, your income streams, and even your wealth building dreams. Also, I need you, ladies and gentlemen, before you go, I need you to not only hit the like button, but I need you to share this video with your family members and friends. If you're on a platform that you can tag family members and friends, people that you know who are in our community, who are a part of our tribe, who need to learn these things. The Bible even says, for we perish for the lack of knowledge. We lack knowledge. We lack the know-how. And so when God starts raising up pillars in his community, leaders in his community who have the hearts and guess what? Who have the mindset and who have the skill set to come into our communities and to share this valuable information, we've got to get behind that. We've got to get under that, and we've got to support that, and we've got to share that, because we can share a whole lot of things on social media, but we need to start sharing things that are going to uplift our people, educate our people, inspire empower, impact our people, because we need it more than ever. And so once you like it, once you share the video, once you tag family members, friends, colleagues, those that you know who need this type of business and financial education and training, I also want you to subscribe to our YouTube page. We're on a campaign to get to at least 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, okay? So you can go to YouTube, you can type in the search engine Ramon Preston. You'll find me at Ramon Preston on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on what else? What other platforms do we have? On Twitter. You'll find me at Ramon Preston. So please, I want you to follow us on all of those social media sites, and definitely be sure to make your way to YouTube. We want to get to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, literally, y'all, by far. I love every other platform, but we get some of the most frequent engagement and participation from our YouTube channel. We've probably gotten hundreds. I'm not going to exaggerate. I want to say thousands, but I'll just keep it conservative. We've probably gotten at least hundreds of questions on YouTube about holding companies, creative tax strategies, financial literacy, the business corporate systems that we teach and train our people on, sales and marketing. We always get questions on YouTube. So we appreciate your questions. We appreciate your feedback. We need you. We need you to follow. We need you to like. We need you to share. We need you to tag. And we definitely need you to subscribe. So let me know what your biggest takeaway was from the show today. All right, let me know what your biggest takeaway was from the show today. Is this TikTok here? TikTok, you don't stop. What's up, TikTok family? Let me know what your biggest takeaway was today, okay? I would love to know what your biggest takeaway was. What was your biggest takeaway? Girl, you know I ain't got my glasses on. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was, okay? I want to know what your biggest takeaway was. Please, please. I want to give a shout out to Ocean from Goddess Natural Hair Salon. If you're watching, shout out to you, Ocean. I hope that there was something said that brought some value to you, to just give you that feeling in your sha-na-na that we are on the right path, and we're going to help you continue to move forward with your business and with your financial profitability. So shout out to all of our tribe members, those of you that are part of our prophetic tribe. Make sure that you go to RamonPreston.com/tribe, RamonPreston.com/tribe, RamonPreston.com/tribe. That is for those of you who are a part of our prophetic ministry tribe, okay? You support our prophetic ministry. You enjoy our prophetic lives. We have prayed for you. We've prophesied to you. We've ministered to you. And you feel that there's a connection between us and you. We really want you to help us build the momentum for our prophetic tribe, because we want to reach more people, not just with the social economic information that we're sharing, but we want to reach people with the spiritual revelation that we're sharing, because I truly believe, like God spoke to Prophet Moses in the book of Exodus, that he has given me a mission, an assignment. He's given me a mandate, and he has given me a tribe and a community to see to it that we help his people get brought out of the bondage that they've been in for so long and move into their breakthrough. So I love y'all. I appreciate all of you. We'll be here tomorrow, same place, same time on the Ramon Preston Show. Please be sure to visit RamonPreston.com. Everything that we do, everything that we offer, everything that we have, everything that we are, you can find at RamonPreston.com. Information about our university, about our School of Prophets, our School of Ministry, information about our Millionaire Mentorship program, our Millionaire Blueprint, information about our tribe, anything that you want to know about Ramon Preston and the community that he represents in both the ministry and in the business, you can find at RamonPreston.com. So I love y'all, appreciate all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Ramon Preston Show.